Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at Savage Eternia Mer-Man. Check him out. I was really looking forward to this figure. Yeah, just look at that face. That's a really cool incarnation of Mer-Man. In the new series, he's not quite as corny as we had in the old vintage series. They gave him more of a horror feel to him. He's more creature from the Black Lagoon and just kind of threatening than he was in the old vintage series. But we'll take a look at him here in just a second. Let's go ahead and look at the back of the card. Let's see here. Includes Comprehend. Oh, okay, Leviathan. Okay, cool. And then we see our cross-sell art with our He-Man and our Hordak, which we'll be taking a look at Hordak soon. But yeah, let's get this bad boy out of the package because, yeah, like I said, I've been looking forward to this one. So I'm going to start up here at the top right. Now for the Netflix series, I don't particularly try to save the cards for these. There's not really a lot to it. Pull that out. Get a good shot of him here. I'll try to bring in some more light here in a second after we get him away from all the shiny plastic. A little Leviathan accessory. There we go. Yeah, that's a cool looking figure. A lot of new sculpting, a lot of detail in this figure as compared to some of the other ones in the line. See how well he stands. Well, that might be an issue. Looks like he's got to balance his arms out a little bit. There we go. So let me lower the camera down. We'll try to get a better shot of him here. And we'll bring in some more light. Hopefully this doesn't make anything worse. Okay. Look at the detail. Alright, so with this figure, as you can see, you got that ball jointed arm. You got a lot of rotation and movement on it. You got a spin at the wrist. There's no elbow articulation. Let's see, you've got spin at the waist. And then on the legs, you do have a rotation at the in the thigh above the knee. And let's see, a rotation on the foot. And pretty good range of motion, I guess, on the legs. You can move it forward. You know, you're not going to go backwards very far because of the way the shorts are sculpted. Now, one thing I'll say is I thought this figure would be a little taller. He actually seems like he's a little shorter than some of the others. But the amount of detail and the coloring is very cool on this. Let's go ahead and put his Leviathan accessory on his wrist. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I really like it. Just for a comparison, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in. Let me bring in the Lords of Power version of Mer-Man, because I think design cues wise, this version has a lot similar as far as the head sculpt. Just from the way the, I don't even know what you call that, the little tentacle things on his head. And you know, the armor and everything has a lot more to it than what our standard Mer-Man would look like. Which, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and put them all side by side. Wasn't really planning on doing a full-on comparison video for these three, but I think it's neat to see them all side by side and see how different they went with this new version. And that's what's been fun about this CG series for me is just completely reimagining these characters, but keeping just enough little hints of the character that you recognize it as that character. That face sculpt. Hope you can see that well in the camera. Man, that's mean looking. Such a cool design. Now, all these little additional pieces of on his, I guess they're armor. Some of this stuff is like a soft, pliable rubber, while the actual figure itself is the harder plastic. I do dig that. It's very detailed. This would be a cool figure for a custom, because I could see doing a custom with a paint job to make it look like the vintage style. Maybe do the chest in a bright yellow and all the little attachments in yellow. You know, and give him some yellow on his face. That would be a fun custom figure to do. Oh, I see my light went weird. Hang on a second. Alright, sorry about that. For some reason, my LED lights have not been wanting to work well together. Yeah. So I don't really know what all to say about this. I really like it. I like the detail and the sculpt and the coloring. I just really hope we get to see more of this version of Mer-Man in the series if it continues, because this is such a cool version. What I don't get with this series, though, is how you could take, you know, Mer-Man and Trapjaw and Beastman and do such cool redesigns, but then we get Stratos, who's just a very boring kind of version of the figure. Not a whole lot to his costume. We didn't even get a cool helmet. Whereas this guy, this is great. Yeah, I really like it. Huh. Yeah, sound off in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking of this, because I think this might be one of my favorite new figures from this line. The amount of detail, man, they've really stepped it up with the sculpting and stuff for this Savage Eternia line. Yes, we lose the spring action, but I'm okay with it because we've got so many of the other versions that have it. I'm just glad that they put more attention into the detail and give us just really cool looking figures. Yeah, let me know what you think. As always, I appreciate you guys sticking around. I'll be back soon. We'll be taking a look at the Savage Eternia Hordak. And I tell you, I got the Snake Armor He-Man and Snake Armor Skeletor from the Origins line that I'm going to be trying to get a video together for those really soon. So, yeah, keep coming back. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Most importantly, give the video a like and leave me some comments, because I really like to interact, and I appreciate you being here. So, thanks, guys. Have a great day.